Hey YouTube, this is Ryan making another vid. If you like my content, please consider hitting the like button. Also, please consider subscribing, as it is very much appreciated. Just another update on viability of rocks. A couple more rocks my old man pulled out of the garden. He just grabbed some of these. I have absolutely no idea what these are. I have spark tested them. All of them throw sparks. I think this one might be quartz. It seems to have a bit of quartz in it or something. I'm not sure. As I said, I'm no geologist whatsoever, but this one throws good sparks. This one was a bigger piece, but it didn't have very sharp edges, so I banged it with a hammer and broke it open and got 3 viable pieces. It doesn't throw very good sparks, but it does spark. So yeah, I was complaining 6 months ago that Australia has no stones that I could use. Well, I'm finding that there are stones just lying around. You can find them, and thankfully my parents are coming to the party with them, and I'm getting stones off them like left, right and centre now. As you'll see, this one does, if you get onto a sharp edge, does throw sparks. It's not very good. It's not the best sparking stone. You have to work at it, but it does throw occasional sparks. So it is, I haven't actually got an ember with it yet, but that's what we're doing now. There you go. And it is a bit chippy, so, but if it comes down to it, that's what you've got to work with. So I am getting sparks off that. As I said, it's not the best one available, so you just have to work with it. Yeah, it's not going to fall very well for me today. There we go. We're getting better sparks now. Yeah, you really got to work hard at it. And I am blunting that very quickly. As I said, this isn't the best stone, this one. Probably not going to be able to get it. I was hoping I would be able to get an ember on camera with it. There we go. Finally. I did get an ember with it. Had to work bloody hard at it, but as I said, it's not the best stone for it. And that's using a good steel. Like that one, that sparks really well. I could have gone to my Kirkham, but I did get an ember with it. This one here. But yeah, as I said, it is very chippy. And I had to break it up because, yeah, it didn't have very good sharp edges to work on. But that one there, that one sparks a lot better around the edge there. But yeah, as I said, you know, these are just laying in the garden and at my parents' place, and Mum and Dad just said, yeah, you spark test these and see how they go. As I said, this one sparks quite well. And as I said, I don't know what it is, but, and that was the first time I've ever got an ember with this one, and it's a good rock. it seems to spark really well. That's using the Kirkham, and then my striker, and I'm getting embers, no drums whatsoever. So that's just some more, just rocks found in the garden here in Australia, you know. So yeah, there are rocks around. You just have to look, and that's why I always advocate carrying your strikers around, a striker around with you, because if you're into flint and steel, and you're going to see rocks around, just spark test them, because obviously if they look like they're going to throw a spark, just test them out. And if you can find ones that look like that, it throws sparks really well on just about any edge there. Like, it doesn't even look like it's that sharp, but it's throwing sparks. Not a problem at all, you know, like on all. Well, that's really good, but they're two good sparkers, you know. Like, my Kirkhams are always going to throw sparks on just about any viable rock, but that one there is pretty good too. So yeah. Anyway, just an update on rocks that I've found, that my parents found for me, and yeah, just another update on rocks just found in a garden, and me advocating again, just carry your strikers around with you and spark test stones that you might even think that are not going to be viable, because yeah, you're going to get onto them. And just me reiterating that we do have viable stones here in Australia. Yeah, I was completely wrong saying that we didn't, because yeah, I'm finding out that we do have stones available here. You don't have to go and buy flint, because there are stones around. You just have to be a little bit, think outside the box and try and go and find them around, because they are around. Especially petrified wood. That's the one I'd be going for mostly here, but there are others around that, not necessarily petrified wood, but yeah, there are other stones as well. But anyway, I hope this is interesting. Yeah, just another tool in the toolbox for Australians. If you live in anywhere else, America or in England, you're going to be going for flint. But yeah, in Australia, you have to go for other stuff, because yeah, unless you're in South Australia, in one specific area, you're really not going to find flint. But yeah, there are other stones available for us. Anyway, thanks for watching.